Try to copyright that, YouTube. Try to copyright claim my singing, YouTube. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. We're just gonna do scat today. That's all we're doing. Yeah, no art today. Just gonna sit here and do scat. Am I live on Twitch as well, or am I just making noises? How is it not going to Twitch? Hello. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure everything out. I'm live, thank you. It's good. It's good to know that I'm just here singing and harassing people. Alright, there we go. I'm live on Twitch now, too. Let's get some music going. Hey, Khalil. What's happening, dude? Still working out this storyboard. I was thinking I would try to work out the design of the little cute robot today. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the gum roads, man. Okay. So, did that. Worked out that a little bit. So yeah, I don't know. I was thinking I should work on the design. Also, let me get music going. Like I said I was gonna do. I don't know how well this designing process is going to go. I've been kind of struggling with it a little bit, so. Have I seen the 7-5 documentary? No, I have not. A little bit of audio going. Maybe that's too loud. Hold on, wait. I gotta fix my audio settings. Alright. You actually like the cylinder design? Yeah, maybe maybe I could go with something in that shape. Using reference is not cheating, right? No. No. Everybody's using reference. How do I feel about the human abstract? I do like them. I used to like them a lot when I was a younger lad. Maybe we could listen to a little human abstract now. This song's awesome. What motivates me to keep drawing? Badass metal keeps me motivated. When did I start art? Virtual hug. Thank you. I started drawing. I mean, I've been kind of drawing a lot of my life, but I started drawing seriously 4 or 5 years ago at this point. Was I ever into Sum 41 or Blink 182? I actually wasn't. I was into similar music, but I think my brother was really into Blink 182, and I was kind of rebelling against that, so I wasn't a huge fan. All right, so we got to turn this into a robot because that's the cutest thing ever. So I need to figure out a way how to channel that adorable kitten into a robot version of it. Because oh my god, that is the most adorable thing ever. So our goal today is how do we make this a robot? So that's what we got to do. Big eyes and ears. No, yeah, definitely big eyes. And the thing is, if I make it a robot, I can't. I want it to look like a robot, so maybe it shouldn't have ears. I don't know. I'm gonna mess around with a bunch of different designs. Droopy ears would be cute for sure, but its head has to be big in comparison. So I'm probably gonna doodle a little bit just to make a mess and just see what the hell I can come up with. Have him drink oil like the milk. Oh, that's a really cute idea, actually. I like it. It definitely has to be somewhat clearly robotic, but what is this story called? Well, I didn't come up with a name yet, so I don't know. First time joining your stream, welcome. Thank you for showing up and hanging out. I think I'm gonna go back to Every Time I Die, by the way. But we got a little bit of human abstract in there. Ding, 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 ding. I just gotta do the head tilt. Oh, shit, sorry. Playing videos of kittens again. That's super loud. Yeah, I was considering using like a display. Put some eyelashes. That sounds creepy as hell. Also, this is kind of just how I'd go about doing just loose thumbnails, just to get a sense of what it could look like. Will studying Disney hands help me draw it from imagination without worrying about anatomy? Probably. There we go. I also don't know if I want it to be like, it might be weird to do the sort of crab walk that I had last time. Kind of liked the mechanics that I had of the sort of crab walker mech kind of thing. Did I study Akira Kurosawa movies? Nope. I don't know who that is, but maybe I should study Akira Kurosawa movies. It's Spider Groot. Yeah, kinda. He's also got to be a little bit janky, so he's got to not work super well. But this is certainly cuter, or on the big eyes definitely helps, so that's a good step. Somebody said, or some say he's the best director that ever lived. Wow. Antenna for the robot? Yeah, we'll give some antenna to the robot. Let me look at his stuff. Akira Kurosawa. I'll write that down. Yeah, no, I was thinking he made Seven Samurai. Oh shit, I love that movie. That is an amazing movie. Okay, so then I definitely like his work. Wow, that is such a good movie. Such a good movie. Alright, I'm in. I'm in. Akira Kurosawa for the win. Thanks for reminding me about that. I love that movie. How do I start building an audience if I'm not particularly good yet? Well, I wouldn't worry so much about building an audience then. I would worry about just working on your artwork. But if you were trying to do that, you could just try to build it somewhat organically by putting your work out there and putting your work on, like showing your process and your growth as an artist. But really the more important thing than the audience is just getting better at art. So don't put the cart before the horse, as they say. Or the other way around, I don't know. Who knows what the phrase is? I think I know phrases. Then you could kind of change the emotion if you did a display like you could do. Actually, I like the dots for whatever reason. I didn't mean to do that though. You say no mouth, eh? Yeah, I guess you could do it with no mouth also. That looks like it's low-key depressed, though. I mean, that was kind of the point. I'm trying to do different expressions. I was trying to play around with this design and see if I can make it look like it's sad. Or if it's happy, I can do a couple different ones, you know? That's the point. Point's to show different expressions. Wally is so good at what it does. Wally's the best, but I don't want to totally rip off Wally. But I could definitely make the expressions with just the pantomime, so whatever the body's doing. I got some coffee going. Gotta love the coffee. I still like this one better, though. Can it shrug? Perhaps. When you say first one, do you mean this one? Or do you mean these other bullshit ones over here? Can you cheat and just just do that if you want to change its expression? No, I don't think you can do that. Doesn't really make it a robot. Oh, you like the BS ones? It might just be the positioning. I have it. How do I make my girlfriend a drawing junkie as myself? Don't. That's how. A all the way. I'm thinking A. I might change the patterning on it. Let's mess around with different patterns. Maybe I can make it like it's got whiskers. So what would whiskers look like? Don't try to make your girlfriend a drawing junkie, by the way. You can't change people. Well, you guys are the worst art directors ever, because you're all giving me conflicting opinions. So. Worst art directors ever. There you go. Play with the lens if you wanted to change the mechanical means, show expressions. I do like that. I think story-wise, A makes more sense because he's kind of a junky robot, and I don't want him to be too advanced. I do like the quadruped spider walk, though, to be honest. How about A, but with a third, with one eye? Oh, we could try that. I don't think it's going to be as cute, but we could try it. Yeah, I think it loses the cute factor. Yeah, no, I'm not about it. If it's a junk robot, give him googly eyes. Like one of them's fucked up and kind of hanging off. So one of them's coming out. Wait, I'm gonna just do this. Kind of a balance, you know, like it's got to look cute but also be junky. Do one but with eyelids. I guess you could have an eyelid over this. I saw another person drawing necks. I don't know how, if we can. Yeah, I guess if you're trying to, I guess you could change the expression that way. Nah, I don't like that. Am I interested in ancient Egypt? I love ancient Egypt. Somebody says, paint. Are you asking me to paint? Is that what that's about? You didn't know I listened to death metal. Well, this is actually just regular metal, but I listen to all the metals. Is it weird going from performing at hardcore venues to having a bunch of art nerds watch you draw? I guess there must be some overlap. Drunker from Invader Zim. It's kind of similar, isn't it? I'll answer the performing one. I just want to look up Invader Zim quick. It is kind of similar, but that's okay. I like that. I like that. Oh, you were going to say that the B expression looks like it's painted on. Yeah, that's because I'm not, it's just like kind of low quality. Or the way I'm doing it doesn't look like it. It looks like a display just yet. Anyway, about going from doing hardcore venues to having art nerds watch me. There's a similar dynamic, to be honest. a similar dynamic to fandoms in general. It's definitely less dramatic than performing at a hardcore venue. I feel like performing at a hardcore venue, or hardcore venues in general, is so like such a production in terms of having to bring all my equipment, dealing with people fighting, dealing with all that sort of stuff. So in that way, it's much nicer because I could just be comfortable and not deal with craziness. But it's definitely not as there was definitely a level of excitement that you don't get from just sitting and drawing. A little claws on the end, yeah, I kind of like that idea. It's certainly a different demographic, though, I'll tell you that much. But I guess the kind of music I wrote attracted a bunch of nerdy dudes anyway, so I just attract a fan base of teenage nerdy boys, nerdy dudes all the time. Alright, that's good enough for now. Do I feel more confident with guitar or stylus? Definitely guitar. Been doing it for 20 years at this point, so. I feel like I'm looking at a walking PlayStation 5 console. Yeah, maybe. Let me look at that. Yeah, it's similar. Is this what people call hentai? No. And this is not hentai. At least I hope it doesn't end up like that. That would be traumatic. Restream chat open. What would I recommend for digital drawing? Haven't done it before, and I'm in middle school. I'd recommend regular drawing. So just draw on paper. Get comfortable with that. And then once you're comfortable with that, you can get something like a tablet I have, which is it's a Huion canvas. It's like it's a display tablet, but it's pretty cheap. And just get Photoshop. Or if you want to go free, you can use Sketchbook Pro. Alright, so let's figure out what this frame is going to be. Nope, not what I wanted. Go back. Okay, so here are the things going to show up. So she is screen right. Is it bad that you can't draw the head with the Loomis method, but you can without it? It depends on how your heads look without it. If they look good, then no, who cares? This is Every Time I Die, and this program is TV Paint. Luma's head makes him look super stiff and stupid. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. I don't use it. What am I listening to? This is Every Time I Die. How long do I think it's going to take to finish the project? Well, my plan is to have the storyboards done by next week, so that's a good start. And then after that, probably 2 months maybe? It might be longer than that, but we'll find out. I'm glad that you find it cute. That's the goal I'm going for. I was worried I wasn't going to make it work, but I'm glad. And then it's going to kind of tug on her arm a little bit. Will we see the finished piece on YouTube? Yeah. And I'm really excited that it's going to be sort of collaborative with Ahmed Aldori. So, like, for those of you that weren't here last time, I did a stream yesterday, but he wanted me to use, or I asked him if I could use some of his designs. He's got some of these robot designs and some spaceship designs also that I'm going to use. Great. So it's going to be like a little collaborative effort, which is really awesome. Do I use references? Yeah, I use some. I'm trying to do the storyboards without any references just because I want it to sort of be like a free-flowing idea. But then, like, afterwards, for certain things, I'll go back and use references. Like, I definitely need some hand references. Maybe some of the designs I'll use reference. You know, I don't stifle yourself by not using references. In fact, I'll use some hand reference right now because the hand kind of looks like shit. Reminds me a bit of Lucas the Spider now. I don't know who that is, but I hope that's a good thing. Yeah, I like that kind of frame, so it keeps her. Still hate that facial expression, but I'll fix it when I fix it. How do I use what I've learned from Bridgman in drawings? I don't know. You gotta just try to use it. I don't know. Try to draw a character and then try to use some of the anatomy. I don't know, man. It's a good thing for cute. Awesome. Cool. I use references for a particular pose because a lot of storyboards. Oh, that's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with using references. How did I learn Bridgman? Well, I think, as with learning anything, read some sort of text or whatever it is. It doesn't need to be a text. And then try to apply those to something else that's not just the book. So look at some figures and then try to apply that. Like break it down the same way Bridgman does. Man, I cannot speak today. I'm very sorry. Really struggling for words today. I feel like most artists don't read from the books, they just copy the drawings for study. Yeah, that's not always the way to go about it, though, because you could, if you like, even if you're not reading it and you're just kind of looking at the pictures, you could still sort of pick up information from it, but then you got to apply it to something else that's not just the images from the book. And the other thing is, you really need to try to find your own methods that aren't just from the book. Does the audience pick the music today? They never really do. You can make a suggestion. I can't promise that I'll follow through with that, but oh, what's up, baby? Hey, come here. Come on up. My cat is so upset that my girlfriend's not here right now. She's back at home. Blender guy can choose music sometimes. Yeah, I mean, sometimes people have music suggestions that I want to hear, so it works out that way. How did I learn compositions? I'd suggest a few things. Look at movies a lot. I watch a lot of movies, and I think just over the years I've made a lot of I've had a lot of opinions about cinematography. Oops. So that's one way. The other thing is I would highly suggest the book Framed Ink. I think that's one of the best books for storytelling. Oh, this song's so good. I like how I'm doing the opposite of this music. It's always good. You gotta have a little bit of contrast. What's the band called? It is Every Time I Die. I'd say they fall under the genre of, well, they're definitely just metal, but or they're definitely metal. I think it might just be, I guess some people call it metalcore, but they don't really strike me as metalcore. I don't know. Are these live streams available for patrons? Yes. That is how it works. Do I find it distracting while having the chat? Maybe to some degree, but I like having the chat. Sometimes it motivates me to keep working. So what's more distracting is how hungry I am right now. To be honest, I had like a light breakfast. Should have had a more substantial breakfast. Is it okay to draw without music or TV show in the background? Yeah. People tell you that's how you're supposed to do it. I want to know why everybody thinks their behaviors aren't okay. Everyone's always like, is it okay if I do this? Is it wrong if I do this? Why are you guys so ashamed of everything you're doing? You know, have a little confidence in yourselves. Jeez. I just talked about the artist's kryptonite. It's confidence. Oh no. Thanks, Dr. Ghost in the Shelf. Drink 1 cup of warm water in the morning. Confidence is hard though when you can never be like your art idols. No, see, that's the problem. Confidence does not come from the place of you know, like, it's not about what you can do. It's about a mindset that you have to sort of get into. Because I think it translates into the learning process. It's more about like understanding that you are capable of learning something rather than where you are currently. So like most of the time that I've been doing this whole YouTube channel, I haven't really thought I'm that great, but I don't lose confidence because I don't think I'm that good. It's more of my confidence is an internal thing rather than an external thing. And I'm not even saying like I'm the most confident human being. I'm just saying you have to have some degree of it in order to successfully continue to draw. So you have to be confident that you'll succeed at it. I think that's the big difference between, well, just one of the biggest differences in mindset that helps. Like, if you're confident that you're going to succeed in art, even if you suck now, then you'll just continue to get better. But you have to be confident in the idea that eventually you will get there. And if you want to buy my self-help book or sign up for my self-help program, you can do so. It's only a flat fee of $599. And I will be your self-help guru. You definitely have to have some confidence to walk around covered in tinfoil. Yeah. I've always been a fan of like Tim and Eric, and I like the Filthy Frank, all those things. So I've always enjoyed doing that stupid shit. You dig the idea of me as a self-help author? Maybe one day I'll write a book. I do find that a lot of the advice that I end up giving, or like, ends up being so focused on the mental aspect of art. Just gonna send one more text. I gotta be that person that's asking what's playing in the background. It is Every Time I Die. Oop. It also has to like kind of poke its head out first before it starts walking. James, the mental health instructor, just do it. Yeah, there you go. Don't worry, I'm just erasing it on this frame. I'm not erasing the drawing. It's still there. I don't find that working with music distracts me. I actually find that it really motivates me, generally. Especially with animation, because the music Even though I'm not playing the soundtrack that I have here, the music puts you in a mood and kind of gives you the sense of how everything's going to fit together. Margot Robbie or Marilyn Monroe? Or Marilyn Monroe? Damn, that's a tough question. I don't know. I don't think Marilyn Monroe would look too good at this point. So I'm going to go with Margot Robbie. My teacher always says the music will influence the rhythm and emotion of the animation. Yeah, that's why I went with something. If you listen to the soundtrack, I just paused the music, but I went with something pretty somber. Wait, let me lower it quick. It's a little loud. Little on the loud end. Hate phones. Stop it. The worst. Oh, that wasn't supposed to be 2 seconds, or very brief. Loving these shots, man. Oh, thank you so much. I'm pretty happy with how it's coming out, actually, which is rare for me to say that about something I'm making, so I'm happy. This process feels like kind of exactly what I would want to do in art. So I'm really glad that I love the process of it. Because that's the thing. What I was feeling with when I was painting, I wasn't enjoying the process nearly as much as I'm enjoying this process, and I think that's the important part about art is if you're enjoying it and having fun and telling stories. How am I good with shapes? Well, I spent a bit of time, since that's literally what everybody told me I needed to do. Ahmed Aldori, Cynics. Then I got a video by Ethan Becker. So clearly, the message came across that I needed to work on shapes. So I just spent this year doing that, basically. So that's been helping. I heard the message loud and clear from literally everybody. You just need to be publicly shamed, and then that'll get you motivated to work on something. I just put out a video on Gumroad about practicing shapes. How do you decide what you want to do in art? Well, to be fair, I really kind of just figured it out, and I think the answer is, that's actually going to be the next YouTube video, which is going to be think about what your natural tendencies are, and think about what makes you, or what you have the most fun doing. So for me, one of my tendencies is that I like to do a lot of drawings in succession. So I found that since I like doing a lot of drawings, as opposed to bringing one drawing to like a really painted finish, I noticed that animation was a really good fit for me. And I kind of struggled with the decision because there were other things that I would have liked to have done, but then as soon as I really started committing a lot of time to it, I noticed that I was having more fun doing this than any other thing that I've ever done in art. So that to me would be the main thing to consider is what do you, not just the product, what do you enjoy the process of? You know, and for me, I had a couple other factors in my decision. It was, you know, like, again, what my brain naturally tends towards. Plus, I like making videos and have a lot of opinions on movies and stuff. So it seemed like a natural fit. Yeah, yep, I'm doing animation now. That's the long-term goal here, or that's what I've decided to commit my remainder of my life to. Sounds crazy when you put it that way. But I hate my drawing. So you like the animation process, but you hate your drawings. Do you recommend step back and suffer with the drawing skills? Yeah, I think when you do a project, you kind of check what you need to work on. So if you're having trouble with the drawings, then yeah, go back, take a step back. Take a step back and start focusing on the drawings. As an animator, your channel has been one that I'm more drawn to. Oh, thank you so much. That's really cool to hear. And what about Magic the Gathering? Well, that was the point I was trying to make. The reason why I wanted to do that was more of an ego thing, or it was more of like, I play that game, so I wanted to be part of it. But when it came to the actual process of doing it, or of drawing or painting, I wasn't having as much fun. So why should I do something that I'm not enjoying just because my ego says I should do this? So that's kind of what you have to consider. So you got to take your ego out of the equation as much as you can. And when I did that, I realized how much more fun I was having. Thanks, Ivory. I'm glad. There's no sense in not telling it how it is. Favorite Magic card of all time? Gutter Snipe is the best. Fucking love Gutter Snipe, and it pisses all my friends off. Because I just get 4 of those bad boys out, then I cast one spell, and then it just deals so much damage to everybody. It's fucked up. So if you're playing Magic the Gathering, get yourself some Gutter Snipes. Make yourself a blue-red deck. Have I seen Hunter x Hunter? I actually haven't. I think I watched like half an episode, but I don't remember. I don't remember exactly. But a lot of people have recommended it, so I definitely will watch it. Just finished up Avatar, which I loved. Is that metal in the background? It certainly is. It's Every Time I Die. What's going on, Kasem? Kasem raid. Oh, thank you. I didn't even notice because I'm looking at the YouTube chat. Thanks so much for the raid. going on? Yeah, I'm doing the multi-streaming. It's the best way to go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got other windows opening. I drew it on the wrong layer. Hate when that happens. Who's this buddy I'm animating? This is the buddy of my main character, I guess. She's a sad girl. A sad orphan girl. Yeah, I mean, I would like to do some finished animation. I mean, finished paintings at some point. It's not like that's completely abandoned. It's more just I'm enjoying doing this, so I definitely just want to ride that wave, so to speak. You know, just take. Like, I started doing it, and I instantly got so much inspiration, and just I don't know. I don't want to take that for granted. Spin this slightly. I can't wait to add the lighting too. That's going to be so cool. Am I using TV paint? I certainly am. Oh, this part's so good. Wonderful. Gotta have the breakdowns. Gotta have some breakdowns here and there. How many minutes is it going to be? Probably about 2 to 3. I probably should have started shorter for the first thing, but I'm an idiot. So there you go. It is technically metalcore and not deathcore, but now you got me inspired. I kind of want to hear some deathcore. So deathcore gets a bad rap, but I don't think that's fair. Actually, deathcore used to get a bad rap, but I think now people accept it and love it. Yeah, I remember when deathcore really started picking up. Everybody would shit on it. I would consider Whitechapel one of the first that I really paid attention to. And when Whitechapel came out, everybody was like, "This is shit," and I was hooked. I guess maybe you could consider Suicide Silence deathcore, and they were before them. So, what do I know? Have I listened to Black Tongue? Nope, I have not heard them. Yeah, I'll take a listen to them. I like that my audience is, I'm like trying to shape you guys into a bunch of art fans that are also really into metal. So people that don't like metal, they're like, nah, I don't want to watch this stream. Oh, I love Code Orange too, they're awesome. Big fan of Code Orange, and I like that they're doing a lot of cool new stuff, or new things. Speaking of which, let's listen to some Code Orange. Hey, I was into metal before. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, I just want to keep the people around that like both metal and art. So I'm just trying to curate that audience. Doom, yeah, they have death metal in them. This fucking song is great. That riff is so good. So good. Oh man, I love it. Do I like jazz? Yeah, I like jazz. I like most genres of music. I just will default to metal because it's just my jam. I made the face creepy on this one, so I gotta make it less creepy. Yeah, the headbanging can be distracting while you're drawing. The only reason I don't want to listen to lo-fi while I'm drawing is because that's all that was on at Brainstorm, and so now I just never want to hear lo-fi ever again. I should just put this song to the animation. When you're doing an animation, it's not a great idea to continue doing direct drawing, so you know what I mean? And maybe the lines were appealing, but the drawings themselves were not appealing. So it's kind of you have to decide what's a better use. And plus, these are whatchamacallit. Plus, I'm gonna do the clean lines over this drawing. It's not like that's not gonna happen. Because if you just go direct with everything, you have no pre-planning. So if you don't have any pre-planning, it's like, how the hell are you supposed to make a full animated short? You know what I mean? Gordon, I'm actually going to end the stream relatively soon just because I'm starving and I haven't really had breakfast. But maybe next time. I'll probably stream again tomorrow. It would just be way faster to do it directly. No, probably not. With enough practice, you don't even need pre-planning. Not sure that's correct, but I feel like, I mean, maybe, but it's not like, it's not a great way to get your ideas out there, you know? Connor Fitzpatrick. Strimdog, what's going on, buddy? I'm making a animated short, homie. Just working on the frames, or the storyboards right now. Better get your TikToks in, baby. Oh, I know. I need to work on my TikTok game. Connor Fitzpatrick is the musician that I know of. Connor Fitzpatrick is the scientist operating on monkeys. I remember your song Master Plan. There was a good chord progression part. Sure. No le manque. That's not a bad idea, Gordon. Trump is banning TikTok on site. Is that really happening? No fucking way. That's so crazy. I didn't know it was actually getting banned. Holy shit. It's good. We didn't need it anyway, if I'm being honest. So, as long as they don't ban YouTube, we'll be fine. Just checked it's happening. That is hysterical. I know a lot of creators are going to be really upset. That kind of sucks for them. Y'all watch Big Hero 6? You thought of Connor B. Fitz? Well, you got Connor. I don't know what your middle name is actually, Connor. So, do I have a profile shot yet? No, I didn't. Okay. Good. TikTok was only good for spreading valid and properly researched information to the audience. There you go. Oh yeah, let me ban that guy. That's not fun. Daniel, not Douglas. Oh shit. Why do people gotta say weird shit? Why do people gotta be mean and stuff? James, have you been listening to Workhorse on repeat since the DMCA? Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I'm just a workhorse. Let's put it on, man. I feel bad to leave the stream. I feel bad to leave the stream as soon as you showed up, Connor. But I'm gonna leave in just a little bit because I'm so hungry that I need to eat some food. Are you at work right now? Just so you know, also, Connor, now the whole stream is just dedicated to our personal conversation. So that's all we're gonna do now. We're just gonna chat. Oh, you're gonna lab soon? Cool. Somebody says every time I check the stream, you're listening to my music library. Well, guess what? This song's not gonna be in your music library because it's a song I wrote with my brother as a joke. It's classic. It's Workhorse. We didn't do the vocals here yet. Or ever. Because I'm not going to go back and work on a song from 7 years ago. The lyrics are just so good, though. I'm sad to say it, but I think that's the best song I've ever written, and it's so bad. Oh my god. True story. That's my brother on vocals, and one time he made love to a lady with that song on repeat. Oh. And then she realized that it was him singing during it, apparently. It's really bad. What's your SoundCloud? You ain't getting it. It ain't for you. To be fair, he didn't intentionally put the song on. I had made a CD and I snuck it in his car. I think your SoundCloud is still logged into your laptop. Yeah. Well, feel free to I don't know, listen to some garbage. Man, I'm so hungry. I really should go. I'm so hungry. All right, ta-ta now, my friend. I will see you later. Take care, buddy. Enjoy the lab. Enjoy being a scientist. You're the best. Thanks for coming. Go eat, man. Yeah, I know. I gotta go do that. I keep lingering because I like staying on stream, but I'm just so hungry. All right, everybody. Let's do a raid on Twitch. I'm gonna send you guys over to Daniel Landerman because he's a good guy. So let's do that on Twitch. Eat food and stream? No, I don't want to do that. Okay, and then for you guys on YouTube, I'm gonna just post the link to his channel if you want to hop over there. All right, everybody. I'll see you guys later.